Hello, this is Rory with the Love Chat, and today's topic is no contact versus radio silence. Now, this is video number 257. If you have a question you'd like for me to consider featuring on the Love Chat, please write it in a comment below, and if you enjoy my videos, I would be so very, very grateful if you'd subscribe and hit like. Now, today for you, I have something a little bit different. So often, we hear about the phrase no contact, and it's often followed by radio silence. So what is radio silence? Put simply, and as unsarcastically as I can, but don't worry, we'll get there. Radio silence is when you give your ex, the dumper, nothing. You completely disappear. There is nothing in the way of social media updates. There's nothing in the way of updates from mutual friends. They are not hearing anything about you. You very literally disappear. Radio complete silence. And I thought about how I was going to make this a really fully fleshed out video because to a degree, I recommend that for the most part. Every now and then you can post a little update on social media. It's not a huge deal, and I've been very clear that you can do those things so long as you set no expectation and you do not do it for any sort of reaction from your ex. But this radio silence thing has been really propagated by good old Love Advice TV, and I figured we would call upon our friends over at LA TV for a little bit of help.
Honest expectations about radio silence. If there's one thing I believe, and if you are familiar with Love Advice TV, you know that my answer is going to be radio silence. I built a career on it. I built a life on it. I believe it with every fiber in my body that radio silence is essential.
Yes, friends, she has built a career on radio silence. Look at this face. This is the face of somebody who cannot tell a lie. She's like old honest Abe Lincoln, building her log cabins and absolutely not profiting off of the lies that they tell on the channel. What lies, you ask?
Today I really want to just take some time to speak about
She really wants to help. Honest.
how to reach out to an ex without scaring them away.
Wait. But you said in the first clip...
That my answer is going to be radio silence.
Which is it, Natalie? Me and my $397 for your 1-hour coaching are dying to know. Look, I am a proponent of no contact, and I believe no contact is the way to go. And the video title is about no contact versus radio silence, and which is better, which is worse. And the answer is that there's no specific answer. It changes depending on your situation. Now, what does radio silence really mean? Radio silence means, as I stated earlier in the video, that we are being completely silent. Our ex is getting nothing from us. They're not getting an Instagram update. They're not getting any updates from our friends or family. Basically, it's the exact same thing as no contact, except the social media element and any offshoots of that, like the friends and family that I mentioned, are removed. Meaning, your ex is finding out zero new information about you. Now, which is better, which is worse? Well, there's two schools of thought here. And the first school of thought is, hey, if my ex is finding out updates about me from time to time, maybe once a month or something like that, and the update is me doing something really fun and exciting with a new group of people and just really out focusing on myself, well, it shows them that I'm growing, and that can spark attraction. The second school of thought is, hey, if my ex hears absolutely nothing from me, then that will, of course, raise their curiosity because I've just disappeared, which in turn will raise their anxiety because they're not hearing from me. So which is better? And the answer is, like I said, neither. It doesn't necessarily make a difference. Any sort of updates they may be hearing from you are negligible, but they might catch an image of you and see that you're doing a lot better and handling the breakup a lot more gracefully than they are, and that could shoot their anxiety up even higher. There's no right answer, is the answer. My whole problem with this, and particularly Love Advice TV's involvement in this, is that they want to take credit for everything, and yet they have 1,000 videos contradicting what they say. I showed you in one video where their coach Natalie was saying, look, radio silence, that's my whole career, that's the whole thing. Radio silence and focus on yourself. If she kept it at that, I would have been like, cool, yeah, I'm on board, awesome. But then I show you video evidence saying, oh, hey, by the way, if you want to reach out to your ex, here's the right way to do it. So which is it, man? We can't have it both ways. Her own words were, I want to show you how to reach out to an ex without scaring them away. It doesn't work both ways. You have to understand that if you're going to begin chasing somebody what you're doing is reinforcing the fact that they have a higher value than you because you're teaching them that they have a higher value than you, even though they broke up with you and told you that, in so many words, you weren't good enough. Now, obviously, we know it doesn't come down to personal worth or value. There are many things that go into a breakup, but the fact is that if somebody walked away from you and you go chasing after them and giving them all this time, attention, validation, affection, etc., then why should they ever miss you? Because effectively, you never left. That's what no contact is about. Now, if you want to do regular old no contact, or if you want to do radio silence, whatever, it doesn't matter which one you pick. That's the truth of it. The difference is really, truly negligible, and I just really want you guys to be careful about snake oil salesmen like Love Advice TV, where in one video you're going to get completely sound advice, and then in the next video, with the same person in the video, you're going to get advice that's just full of shit. So please be careful. It's about you guys. Look, I coach the way I coach, and my videos are the way that they are, because I don't want to be a politician like these people are, right? I want to tell you, here's what's going on. Here's the no BS answer about what's happening here. Now, if you can focus on yourself and put all of these elements into places that you can control, then you're going to be much happier, much healthier. You're going to feel much less crazy because you have direct influence over your life. If you put it into all these unknowns like radio silence, or maybe I'll post that update on Instagram so my ex can see, and maybe hopefully that will trigger some behavior in them that makes them want to reach out to me, all you're going to do is make yourself crazy. And that sucks because I know how much it hurts you guys. I don't want to hurt you guys. I want you guys to have a happy, healthy relationship with yourself first. Non-manipulative, easy relationship with yourself where you love yourself, you're pursuing things that matter to you, and naturally attract people because you're excited about your life. And everybody wishes that they had a bit more going on in their own personal lives. It's just a human thing. But when you begin investing your time and attention and money into this type of advice where it doesn't leave you with any personal empowerment, all it says is, oh, hey, yeah, you should totally work on yourself, but try radio silence first, right? Oh, and here's the next suggested video about how to win your ex back without scaring them away. You should totally reach out. And then all the wires get crossed, and people are in their anxiety, and they can't discern which information is good from bad sometimes, and for those people who unfortunately do fall prey to this crappy advice, well, that's a heartbroken and $400 spent, and nobody wins. My advice is simple. Love yourself. And trust me, I know how tired you guys are of hearing advice like that. But the reality of the situation is that if you don't love yourself, why should anybody else love you? And it may sound harsh, but ask yourself, if you're going to date somebody who doesn't take good care of themselves, if you're going to date somebody who's clearly 400 pounds overweight, who has no friends, who makes no effort, it's not about the actual specifics, right, that I just mentioned, like weight or like social status, because there's many different reasons. It's the overarching theme that if somebody does not work on themselves, why would you date that person? If somebody does not love themselves and they need you in their life to be happy, that is unattractive. Innately, we want someone who will make us better, who will pull us up with them. That's attractive. And it makes us feel good about ourselves. All of you, every single one of you, deserves the happiest, healthiest relationship you could ever imagine, and I want that for you. But we need to do the work together. We cannot fall prey to this bullcrap. Because at the end of the day, these people don't give a shit if you listen to their advice or not. They just know that they have your money. And they only need to get your money one time. And I ask you, what's so wrong with self-love? What's manipulative about hitting the gym? What's manipulative about having mental health? What about reconnecting with old friends is downvote worthy? These are uncomfortable questions. Because at the end of the day, what am I asking you to do? I'm asking you to do the real work, the actual work. Not the sit at home and watch a couple of YouTube videos and hopefully things will be all better. No, I'm actually asking you to do the work that will improve you and make you a better human, because you'll be happier. You'll love yourself more, and other people will love you more. And you will need less. Thank you for listening. There will be a live stream tomorrow at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm looking forward to seeing you all there. Until next time.